I used to think my social media feed was a reflection of me. My interests, my friends, my point of view, but I was wrong. It wasn't a mirror, it was a cage. A carefully constructed cage designed to guide my thoughts. And the scariest part? I never even saw the bars. You've probably felt it. That weird, jittery feeling after an hour of scrolling where you somehow more angry and isolated than you were before. You know you're wasting time, but you just can't seem to stop. You see the same opinions over and over, until you start thinking that's what everyone believes. This isn't a glitch. That feeling of being trapped, agitated, and subtly steered, it's a feature, not a bug. Your social media feed can become an echo chamber, and it's built to keep you inside. So how does this actually work? The architects of this space are algorithms. Now, algorithm is just a fancy word for a set of rules like a recipe. Social media platforms use these recipes to decide what to show you. Their main goal is to keep your eyes on the screen as long as possible, because your attention is the product they sell to advertisers. To do this, the algorithm learns about you. It watches every video you pause on, every article you click, every account you follow. It uses this data to build a profile of you and then feeds you exactly what it thinks you want to see. This is where things get tricky. It's not just the algorithm, though. We naturally gravitate toward people and ideas we already agree with. Researchers call this self-selection. The algorithm then supercharges that human tendency. This combination creates what is known as a filter bubble or an echo chamber, a space where you mostly shown opinions that confirm what you already believe. Think of it like a personal DJ who only plays songs you've already liked. At first, it's great, you love every song, but you never discover new music. Your world shrinks to a tiny, repetitive playlist. That's what can happen to your thoughts on social media. It creates a feedback loop. You like something, the algorithm shows you more of the same, and your beliefs get reinforced, shrinking your bubble bit by bit. You get shielded from different perspectives, and over time, your view of the world can become warped. The really sneaky part is how these systems tap into the natural wiring of our brains. They take our own mental shortcuts, cognitive biases, and use them to keep us engaged. First and foremost is confirmation bias. We all have a natural urge to find and favor information that confirms what we already think. It just feels good to be right. Algorithms lean into this hard. If you have a slight political leaning, the algorithm will start flooding your feed with it, making that belief stronger. You're not being informed. You're being affirmed again and again. Then there's the false consensus effect. This is our tendency to overestimate how many people agree with us. Inside an echo chamber, it's easy to believe everyone shares your views, because everyone the algorithm shows you does. Dissenting voices get pushed to the margins, creating the illusion of a consensus. This can make you more rigid in your beliefs and more dismissive of anyone who disagrees. And finally, there's homophily, the simple idea that we like people who are like us. Algorithms put this on steroids. They connect you with like-minded groups, pushing you into communities where your shared beliefs aren't just reinforced, but amplified. Studies show that individuals in these online groups often adopt more extreme positions over time as they are surrounded only by agreement. A nuanced opinion can become a hardline stance. If cognitive biases are the blueprints, then emotional manipulation is the engine that keeps the whole thing running. Social media platforms are built to be compelling, and one of the most powerful ways to do that is by triggering strong emotions. The key mechanism is engagement. An algorithm's job is to rank content based on what will keep you on the platform, and it looks at factors like recency, relevance, and most importantly, how much people interact with a post. Whistleblower Frances Haugen revealed internal Facebook research showing that content sparking strong emotional reactions, especially anger, gets some of the most engagement. In 2018, Facebook's algorithm was changed to weigh emotional emoji reactions 5 times more than a simple like, which disproportionately amplified divisive and toxic content. The algorithm learns that outrage is profitable. It doesn't promote that content because it's true or important, but because it reliably keeps you hooked. This creates a nasty cycle. You get angry, you engage, and the algorithm shows you more things to be angry about. This keeps you trapped in a state of agitation because agitation drives clicks. Another feature built to hijack your attention is the endless scroll. There's no natural stopping point, no end of the page. You can just keep going as the algorithm serves up an infinite buffet of content, creating a state of mindless consumption where time just melts away. Living in this kind of digital environment can take a toll, both on our personal well-being and on society. For individuals, numerous studies have linked heavy social media use to higher rates of anxiety, depression, and loneliness. Now, the debate about whether social media causes these issues, or if people who are already struggling just use it more, is ongoing. But the correlation is consistent. The constant comparison to perfectly curated, unrealistic lives can lead to feelings of inadequacy. For teens, this is especially tough, with some research linking it to body image issues as algorithms push content promoting impossible beauty standards. Then there's that feeling of being manipulated and losing control, which some call tech-related anxiety. You feel a constant unease and a fear of missing out that keeps you chained to the very platforms causing the distress. On a societal level, the damage is just as serious. These echo chambers are a major force in political polarization. By sorting us into ideological tribes and feeding us skewed versions of reality, they chip away at our ability to find common ground. Empathy fades when the other side is shown as a caricature of their most extreme beliefs. It is hard to have a real conversation when we can even agree on a basic set of facts. This isn't just about politics. It's about the erosion of a shared reality, fueled by systems that profit from our division. So, are we doomed? No, understanding how this all works is the first step to taking back control. You have more power than you think. First, practice mindful scrolling. The next time you open an app, take a second and ask yourself why. Are you bored? Anxious? Just looking for a quick hit of validation? Being aware of the impulse is half the battle. As you scroll, actively question what you're seeing and ask, why is the algorithm showing me this? Spotting the manipulation in real time helps it lose its power. Second, curate your feed like a hawk. You have to actively fight the algorithm. Intentionally follow people and publications with different viewpoints. It might feel uncomfortable, but that discomfort is a sign you're breaking out of the bubble. Use the mute and unfollow buttons on accounts that only exist to stir up outrage. Make your feed a place for learning, not just a nodding gallery. Third, diversify your information diet. Don't let social media be your main source of news. Go directly to a variety of news sources. Read books, listen to long-form podcasts. Talk to your neighbors. The real world is messy and complicated, and engaging with that complexity is the ultimate antidote to an algorithmic echo chamber. Finally, demand better platforms. Not all social media is built the same. Some platforms are designed to give users more control over their feeds, while others make it easier to fall into echo chambers. By choosing services that prioritize user control and transparency, we can signal to the market what we really want. The algorithms that curate our digital lives are some of the most powerful forces shaping our world. They are not evil, sentient beings, but they are designed to achieve a goal: maximize engagement for profit. That process, however, can exploit our psychology, contribute to anxiety, and pull our society apart. But we are not powerless. The algorithm is a tool, and its primary input is your behavior. By changing our habits, by choosing curiosity over comfort and dialogue over division, we can change the signals we send. It starts with us demanding better from these platforms and from ourselves. Let's start using these tools to connect, not to confine. Let's break down the walls and step back into the beautifully complex real world. Breaking free is a choice you have to make every day, but it's a fight worth having. I want to hear from you. Share your own experiences in the comments. Have you felt trapped by an algorithm? What have you done to fight back and reclaim your attention? Your story might help someone else find their way out. And if this video opened your eyes, please give it a like and subscribe for more content that challenges the digital status quo.